And welcome back to another episode of World War Selection. In today's battle we have another 2v2 ranked. I'm teamed up with Zaita and we're against two Koreans. As we travel through this map, beautiful mirror map this one was compared to some of the other ones, but this one was a good one. We are getting very, very good interesting maps, and we are getting some very, very interesting maps. Love this here, over here, straight away. Sir Stanley Rose grabs his fishes with the first warehouse. He's been blessed with some fish straight off the bat and loads of trees. And on the opposite side, I was also blessed with the same spot. But unfortunately, my partner, Zaita, was not. Yes, he's got lots of fish, but no trees. No trees, and that's the same for Sir Stanley Rhodes' teammate. He is called Ricky Bus. And he has not been blessed either with much trees. So, let's put the colours on so you can see where people are. We are on the left side. I'm in the red. Zaita here on the bottom left in the yellow. Over on the top right, Rickibus in the amber, and in the bottom blue left side corner, bottom right, sorry, I'm getting my left and right confused. It is Sir Stanley Rose with a load of workers on the fish now. How much fish does he need? More, he needs lots of fish. He's not too worried about his wood production. He's even getting another warehouse to make sure his wood production is flowing well. Nice build over there. I also did the same. I put my warehouse here to get multiple trees from all angles. Meanwhile, in the other corners, they couldn't really do that at the moment. They are stuck with this rubbish tree line. Zaita spots his fish. He does go for it. That is where his second warehouse is going to go instead of trees. Over here, Rickibus has not spotted his fish and has not got it yet. We'll speed things up to see how the game progresses. Everybody's going pits. There will be a warrior rush fest. Many warriors. People will get hurt. Workers will die. And buildings destroyed. Now, because I have the good spot, Sir Stanley Rose has this good spot, we should be expected to be carrying the other teammate. And at the beginning of this game, Zaita said to me, I don't have a tree line, you might need to send me wood. And boy was he right. So over here we'll slow it down. I'm already going for my guy, nearly at his base. Let's do that. Ooh, no, that's going to mess that up now. There we go. Over here, Sir Stanley Rose. Zaita misses. Sir Stanley Rose going past him, so he does end up going past him, and he's starting to kill stuff. This is a nice base, though. This is a nice base. He's done that well. Over here, I'm making this guy running his workers units around, not making him mine, so that will hurt his economy. Sir Stanley Rose is fine. Nobody's attacking. Only the weaker players are getting attacked at the moment. No, didn't receive any attacks because he had to send his units back to defend. I'm still running around his base. I don't want to lose those units just yet, because that would mean sending new units, which would take time. Clutch repair over here by Zaita, protecting his base, holding it up. Let's have a look at his worker counts at the moment. He's down. He's at 27, which is fine for this age, this moment. He just needs to mine. He has got this wood line over here, so that will save him. I'm still running around his base. This guy decided to get this wood line with a temple. A very early temple. So we should look at his economy and see where he's at. He still needs one more house. But he's got enough economy there. He's getting the wood, so he should be fine. A little bit more annoying him over here. Sir Stanley Rose still hasn't given up on Zaita, and he's still trying to find a way in. The door is right here. Just walk in. walking. But you're not going to get much. Well, actually, these are here. So he does find Zaita's new base. But Zaita quickly runs his warriors away. And we're going to lose his warehouse. But what's his economy like? He can build another one. He has plenty of wood. And realizes he should have placed this temple down a lot sooner. I send more warriors to Ricobus's base. Trying to do some damage. Let's have a look at his eco. His eco is fine. It's flowing well. Says Stanley Rose. He's struggling for some food, but he now has his chickens, and he's still carrying on pushing on Zaita, putting the pressure on. Zaita trying to deal with these alligators while trying to deal with the tigers, and while trying to repair this hut. So much to do, so little time. Come in here, little sneaky attack on some workers over here on the tree line. Every little helps. Over here we have Ricobus, where's he going? Oh, he tried to go and kill this mammoth for extra food because he might be running out. Yes, but he has now got his temple upgraded and he'll be able to get his chickens. Meanwhile, we'll try and get Stanley Rose tries to get a snipe on the altar, but luckily, because of all the fish Zaita had, he still had berries at home, so he was still mining that, and there was plenty of workers to defend that. But all his workers are here. He is now does not have that tree line anymore, and so this is so bad. Get the meat, get the meat, get the meat, get the meat. So I know I've done some damage, and I know this guy is in a bad position. Right, he didn't even get this bit. I'm looking, I've scouted this, I've had a look, he hasn't got it. So I think this is time to send some units to Stanley Rose's base to try and do some damage, as nobody's attacked him yet. Over here, Zaita joins me in the fight. Ricobus realizes nobody's coming to his base, so he decides to move out. And I think at this point, Zaita was asking me for wood and food, and I had to keep sending everything I had to him. Nope, he had plenty of food. It was wood. I had to keep sending him wood because he didn't have wood. That's because why? He didn't have wood. But because I did that, I couldn't upgrade my huts to houses. So even though I was getting the population upgrade, I could not afford to upgrade my houses. I had to send him as much wood as I can for him to get into the comfortable position he needs, which is to build this. And over here, we finally got to Sir Stanley Rose's base, and we're going to start doing some damage. He's got 29 workers, so some workers have gone down. There's multiple attacks in his base. He seems to be defending well. He should be able to deflect this. He's got one bulwark, but that's enough. That should deflect. And over here, Zaita gets hit again and again by Ricobus. But I'm also in Ricobus's base. But I'm just trying to get into a comfortable position where I can get my huts upgraded slowly, so I can then be able to push out with more workers. Oh, I got my huts. Now I haven't got any food because I'm building so much. I think if I had maybe took some eco, I guess nuclear now took some eco off Zaita to try and pump out as many units as I can, but he needed it. He needed it as much as I did. But probably not a good idea. Back over here. His temple's getting hit. His temple's getting hit, but he has one worker in there repairing it, which seems to be doing enough. Still some workers in Ricobus's base. Some more warriors going in there. They both have units in their base, which is better than them having units in our base. But this is a big chunk of units coming in now. Speed this up a bit. More units coming in. Tries to snipe. Does not work. Because Zaita had extra food, he was able to pump out a whole ton of warriors to defend. Now he's out of food, and I have to now carry him with the food. How much food have I got? Nothing, because I'm sending everything I got to him. So not being able to produce an army, but I am needing max, so that's okay. I even said to him, I'm needing maxed. Once I'm maxed, the money will be flowing. This guy is just same in this situation, just getting harassed and harassed and harassed, and it's just a rubbish base setup. Over here, we've got how many? We've got 3 pits only. Was not enough. I went with the 7. Zaita could only afford 3 because he had no lemon trees. Still, what the hell? You're putting a poultry yard right there for? Oh, because you're just running around. At this moment, Zaita thought he was dead. Let's have a look at his stats. He's got no food. He's really struggling for food. But, pop, I just sent him some. So he's good to go. Coming again, harassing Stanley Rose's workers. Zaita comes in, he has an army. I sent him food, and I keep sending him food until he has his chickens set up properly. I try not to lose too many units so that I don't waste my food as well. I come in from the top, from the bottom. Big push coming over here now to Zaita's base from Ricubus. He has his spearmen and he's heading over there. He's got stone. Meanwhile, we're harassing Sir Stanley Rose in his base where he has not been able to upgrade his towers. And how's his economy doing? He's struggling for wood, but plenty on the food. And here comes Ricubus with a big push on the temple. What's Zaita's economy like? He's decent. He's got 2,000 food, 700 wood. That is enough. He does a repair. Ricubus doesn't see. I go into... He's also in Ricubus's base, distracting him. I'm also in Ricubus's base, distracting him. So finally he sees it. He tries to go for the workers. But my warriors finally make it there from my base. And slowly we deflect that off. He loses more workers though in the process. He could have saved them, but that's okay. He's got some in here anyway. Don't worry, I got you. He's still busy killing workers on the other side. I mean, if we look at Ricubus's base, I mean, his stats, he's at 20. So they're pretty similar. I would say Zaita is in a more comfortable position because Ricubus is broke, whereas Zaita is rich. Now the big push comes. That's the best they can do. Because he has not been able to produce mass spearmen again to do another push like that, which could have helped them because we've been in their base constantly. And since I had the warriors in Zaita's base, I decided to head down to the closest guy to him, which was Stanley Rose. But the towers are multiplying basically. And Zaita's slowly getting into a comfortable position here. So I decide, alright, I'll just go for your mate. We'll 2v1 you. What are you going to do? You're going to have to chase me. And what's the plan here? I can't remember exactly. Do we go for the temple or do we just fight? Or I decide, yep, I'm going back in. I'm going back into your base again. This is just giving us time so Zaita can also get into a comfortable position, get his spearmen out, upgrade. And slowly I upgrade too. Getting my iron. Right, it's a good hit. It says Stanley Rose was out of position. His warriors coming from every direction. Don't forget, I mean, this guy's not building warriors anymore, so he's doesn't have a big army. He went and tried to snipe Zaita and failed. Making him run around his whole army. This guy is, what's Zaita on at the moment? He's on, oh, he's caught up, 39 workers. Ricobus is on 6. He is down and out. And we've got Stanley Rose on 35 workers, 5 fish. And I have a comfortable pair. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot, mate. 49 workers. 49 workers. I've got the eco. Because I'm helping my mate over here. I've got spearmen now. They're upgraded. And that will deal with Ricobus. Meanwhile, Zaita keeps Stanley Rose busy while I go in for the snipe. Snipe, 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 snipe. Over here, mate. You gotta kill this. Oh, for God's sake. Zaita's in. So Stanley Rose still trying to defend and help his mate. Whilst his base is getting attacked too. And is slowly losing more and more workers. Oh, we got heavy spearmen from Sir Stanley Rose. But will it be in time? I think so. I mean, this base is pretty much down and out now. Not much he can produce or harvest or mine. Ricobus is out the equation for us. We must focus now on possibly Sir Stanley Rose going for a snipe. Or if you're ahead, get more ahead and destroy Ricobus's temple. And just go for a 2v1 strategy against Stanley Rose. Everybody's now going into Iron Age. We have medieval over here for Sir Stanley Rose. And how far am I? I'm pretty far. But he's dead. He's dead. That's one out. Some spearmen in here again, harassing his workers. But at this point, has he given up? His partner's dead. Can he take us on all on his own? He goes in. Big army, heavy spears. But Zaita has plenty of heavy spears of his own. 34 to be precise. Oh dear, oh dear. But we got Ashigarus against spearmen. How will they do? They're not upgraded yet. It would have helped if they were upgraded. Definitely. My spearmen from the north side come down to try and do some harassment here, because that was his final attack that he could possibly do, and that's it. The units are streaming in and it's a GG, game over. Hope you enjoyed that. Until next time.